cover and tightening the bolts, the cover-to-block oil pan sealing surface flatness must be verified with a straight edge and feeler gauge. The rear cover must be flush or no more than a 0.5 millimeter gap. A new rear oil seal must also be installed. Again, lubricate the outside diameter of the crankshaft seal, but leave the sealing surface dry. J41-479 uses a cone to expand the lip of the seal. The tool's threaded rod installs the seal into the rear cover. For the oil pan, GM part number 1234604 sealant is applied according to the service information. The new gasket must be correctly oriented to ensure the oil gallery passages align. Then the oil pan can be installed. Check oil pan position by measuring the mating of the rear of the pan and the rear of the block. The match must be flush or no more than a 0.5 millimeter gap. The rear of the pan must never protrude beyond the block. Before cylinder head installation, be sure to install the valve lifters and lifter guides. Tighten the shouldered retaining bolts to specification. With the block deck and cylinder head bolt holes cleaned and prepped, ensure the head locating dowels protrude from the block deck by 6 millimeters. With the locator tab closer to the front of the engine and the marked side of the gasket up, position the gasket on the block. No sealant should be used. Position the head over the locating dowels. Then install new M11 head bolts. The old bolts in these locations should not be reused. However, the shorter M8 head bolts used along the upper edge can be reused. Apply an approved thread locking compound. Tighten the M11 bolts in the order shown in the service information to the torque specification. Then tighten the bolts in order to the recommended torque angle, followed by an additional tightening to a specified number of degrees as well. The upper M8 bolts are tightened to a specified torque only. Install the flywheel and bolt J42386 to the starter pad, making sure that the tool is properly engaged into the flywheel teeth. Install the harmonic balancer using tool J41665. On the Corvette, be sure to align the marks on the crankshaft and balancer. After tightening the old balancer bolt to the recommended torque for proper seating,